Hey guys, Taylor here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how to build a website with a website builder. Now, a lot of you out there have been asking us what's the best way to develop a website, and today hopefully we can answer some of those questions by going through a step-by-step process of how to build a website using a website builder. Whether you want to use it for a blog or if you're interested in getting into the world of e-commerce, hopefully after watching this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to go about it. Now don't worry, it's not going to be super complicated, and also you're not going to have to spend a ton of money either. Now there are a couple website builders that I definitely recommend, and I will leave the link to those down in the description below. We'll get into a little bit more about those features later on in the video, but they will be down there if you do want to check them out. Also, if I find any deals or discounts that might not be available on their websites, I will throw that down in the description as well. So website builders are a great tool because they do make building a really great looking website super easy. And the best part about this, you won't have to have any coding knowledge or really any technical skills. They're basically aimed at beginners to make sure that you can get a functional and clean website up in no time. This actually reduces the long development process of building a website down to only a couple of hours. And most of them are incredibly budget friendly, so you don't have to break the bank right away when starting out your own business. So we're going to walk you through step by step of how to build a great website using a website builder, as well as talking about some of the best website builders that are out there on the market today. So step one is pretty easy. Just decide what kind of website you want to build. So if you're interested in doing a blog, or maybe you want to just have a website for your own resume, or maybe you're interested in putting out a portfolio of all of the work that you've done, or maybe you're interested, like I said, in getting into the world of e-commerce and starting an online shop. Basically, decide what kind of website you want, as this will impact the rest of your decisions from here on out. Next, you'll want to decide which website builder is best for you and your needs. Now, the reason I say this is because that some website builders do specialize in certain aspects of website building. For example, some will let you have an online store, but others won't, and some are great for just general purpose things like blogging. Now, if you are interested in just getting the most flexible and overall well-rounded website builder, then Wix is a great option as it can pretty much do anything. It's got e-commerce platforms, tons of apps, and it does have a drag and drop editor, so you can have complete control over how your website looks. It's definitely our number one recommendation, and we'll be using it to demonstrate the steps to building your website in this guide. But aside from Wix, there are some other great options out there. Another one is Site123, and Site123 is an excellent and very beginner-friendly option. You can get a really great looking website up quickly with Site123, so definitely check that one out as well. Now, if you are a very creative person, maybe you are a photographer, designer, or a writer, then Squarespace is going to be the top choice. It does have high quality templates to showcase all of your artistic work. Now, if you have no technical experience at all, but you do want to do a bit of everything like blogging, showcasing your work, and selling things online, Weebly is a great all-arounder as well. It has great e-commerce features as well as high quality templates to showcase your work. And lastly, if you are really focused on e-commerce, then you might want to take your online store to the next level, and honestly, you can't go wrong with Shopify. It's an easy-to-use platform, it has hundreds of apps, and a ton of tools to help you get more sales. Next up, you'll want to choose a plan. Now, there are a lot of free plans with these options, but just note that you will be limited to some of the features that you can choose. Especially where it comes to e-commerce, some of the free plans don't actually offer a lot of e-commerce options that you will need if you're running an online business, like taking credit card transactions, for instance. If you are really serious about creating a professional and functional website, you might want to check out some of the more advanced plans within these website builders to make sure that you're getting the most out of the builder that you choose. So definitely take a look and break down each feature within the plans to choose one that's right for your particular situation. Next up, you'll want to choose a template. Now, basically all website builders will use templates. Some of them call them themes, but they mean the same thing. Basically, it's just a pre-designed look that you can customize to your liking, but it's going to keep that same theme to make sure that your website is professional and looks great. Now again, depending on what you want your website for, there's going to be tons of categories that you can choose from. Find the one that's most applicable to your situation. This can be things like business, health and wellness, beauty and hair, photography. Whatever you want to use this website for, you can probably find it in one of those template styles. Now with these templates, you technically don't have to make any customizations on them, but it definitely does help to set your website apart from others that are using the same template. Basically, you can customize anything like colors and fonts, and even add your own branding in. Customization is generally very easy, and you should be able to pick it up really quickly. For instance, if you're interested in changing the font on Wix, you can just click on the text you want and click the Edit Text button, change the font, and it will simply apply your font change to the website. There are lots of options here to make sure that whatever customization options you choose still fit with your brand. This also applies to things like changing colors. There's a ton of complementary color palettes that can match your theme, and you can change your color palette easily by using the Change Your Site Colors option. Also, one of the great things about Wix is even though it does provide you with templates, you aren't locked into that specific organization. Wix has a great drag and drop editor, which means you can simply move things around on the page at your leisure. Also, Wix has this great zoom out and reorder function, which basically allows you to view your whole web page and move things around more easily. Next up, you'll want to add your own content. And basically, this is just a matter of replacing all of the placeholder text and images within your website template and adding your own text and images in. It's a really easy feature, but again, if you do have tons of images and text that you want to put in there, it might take a little while. Now, if you're interested in adding your own text or images, it's also super easy. In Wix, for instance, all you have to do is click the Add tool in the toolbar and either select text or images. It'll allow you to choose from a wide range of sources, and you can even upload your own images, use free Wix images and illustrations, or search a database of unsplashed images, or even choose premium stock images from Shutterstock for an added fee. Then you simply place the image wherever you want on your website, and you're good to go. The best part about this is if you are using any of the free Wix or unsplashed images, they may already be optimized, so you don't have to worry about compressing them or making sure that they fit within your website, and they're still easy to view and they're not overly pixelated. Most website builders also usually include several pre-designed pages. These are basic things like home, about us, and contact. But you can actually add more pages super easy as well. All you have to do is click the Site menu button at the top of the toolbar on the left and select Add Page on the bottom of the pop-out menu. You can rename this page and customize it to your liking from there. Not all website builders have apps, but Wix actually has hundreds to choose from, and a lot of them are actually free. This is great for adding things like a live chat, a newsletter sign-up, or social media integration. It's also super easy to do this. You just have to click the App Market icon, and that's directly below Add in the toolbar, and the Wix App Market will open in a pop-out window. All you have to do is search for a specific app, browse the categories, find the one you want, and then just click the Add button and confirm on the next screen that you want to add this app to your website. Now, once you've finished your website, before you actually publish it, you'll need to choose a domain name. If you are on a free plan, you won't have a ton of choice here, as you do have to use a subdomain, and that basically adds the Wix branding into your domain name. But if you do sign up for one of the paid plans, most builders will include a free custom domain, at least for the first year. You can register a domain name directly through your website builder, and it will be automatically set up for you. Now make sure that whatever you choose you're okay with, because you won't be able to change it later. Honestly, one of the biggest problems with this step is making sure that the domain you choose is actually available. The next step would be to preview and publish your website. So once you've added all the content in there, you've got your domain name all set up, you just want to make sure you go to the preview option to make sure that you're happy with the way everything looks and functions. Even after you publish, don't worry, you still will be able to go back and make changes after, however, results. Another great function with website builders is they generally always optimize for mobile devices as well, so you don't have to worry about making a custom mobile site. Now, there are options out there to have somebody build a website for you, but honestly, with these website builders, it's so easy that anyone can do it, and you'll save yourself a little bit of money instead of paying someone to do it for you. Anyway, guys, that was a step-by-step guide of how to build a website using a website builder. Honestly, it's super easy, and like I said, there are some great options out there such as Wix, Site123, Squarespace, Weebly, and Shopify. You really can't go wrong with any of those depending on your specific situation. And like I said, if you do want to check them out, I will leave links down in the description below so you can check them out there, along with any of those deals or discounts that I mentioned. But honestly, we highly recommend using a website builder, especially if you're new into the world of website development. It can be very, very frustrating to try and learn coding to build a website from scratch. But with these, it's a really streamlined process, and it will actually save you tons and tons of time. Anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful for you if you're interested in building your own website. If so, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And also, if you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I always love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.